In every apartment building, there are stories, small whispers passed between neighbors, things people prefer not to talk about. This story comes from a man named Elias, who lived alone on the 7th floor of an old apartment complex built in the late 1970s. For most of his life there, nothing strange ever happened, until one night. It was almost 3 a.m. when Elias woke up to a sound he couldn't ignore. Footsteps, echoing from the stairwell just outside his unit, slow, heavy, deliberate. At first he thought it was just a neighbor coming home late, but the footsteps didn't climb the stairs normally. They paused on every step, then scraped forward like someone dragging their foot, or someone who didn't know how to walk anymore. Elias sat up in bed, listening. Step, scrape, step, scrape, step, scrape. Getting closer, he tried to shrug it off until something made his blood freeze. The stairwell had a motion-triggered light. It only turned on when someone passed through, but through the thin gap under his door, Elias could see the light was still off. Whatever was walking up those stairs wasn't triggering the sensor. He grabbed his phone, opened it to record, and slowly approached the door. The footsteps stopped. Silence. For a moment, Elias thought it was over. Then, something tapped on his door. Just once. Soft. Almost polite. Elias didn't breathe. He didn't move. Then, the tapping came again. 3 slow knocks, spaced far apart, like whatever was outside didn't have the strength to knock normally. He looked through the peephole. At first, he saw nothing. Then, at the bottom edge of the fisheye glass, he saw a hand. Just a hand. Pale. Thin. The nails long and dark, like it had been buried in soil. It wasn't raised high enough to belong to an adult standing upright. It was low, like someone was crouched on the floor. Or crawling. The hand dragged downward, leaving faint streaks on the metal surface. Elias stepped back, heart hammering, as a voice whispered through the door. A voice that sounded like it came from somewhere deep underground. "Let me in." He ran to his room, locked himself in, and waited out the night. When morning finally came, he opened his door. The hallway was empty, but the streak marks on the door were still there, thin, dark, and oily, like something had touched it that wasn't fully alive. He showed the building security the recording from his phone, but when they watched it, all they heard were his panicked breaths, the tapping, and the scraping. No footsteps, no knocking, no whisper, just Elias and the stairwell behind him, pitch black. He moved out a week later, and to this day, the tenants on the 7th floor say they still hear something climbing the stairs at 3 a.m. Step, scrape, step, scrape. Some say it's an old resident who died there decades ago. Others say it's something older. All anyone knows is, if it stops outside your door, don't look through the peephole.